What's going on YouTube? So I'm just doing a quick updated video. I'm on top of the butte here in Palmer. It's a beautiful, beautiful place. In fact, let me show you around real quick. There's our state bird, some mosquitoes. So out through there is the Connect Glacier. And this is, I think they call it Pioneer Peak, but it's just absolutely beautiful up here. And I actually live kind of down in that valley. It's just a beautiful area. So I wanted to give a 2-minute update. This will be a really short video. If you haven't watched the video I did last week, I'm going to put the link in the description. The question is, can you come to Alaska unvaccinated through Canada? It's a question I get probably 20 times a week lately here. And to watch the whole video, I'll put the link in. Watch it if you have the question for that. But this is an update to the video that I did last week. I just spoke with 2 different people that got turned around in Summit. I'm probably saying it wrong. Summit, whatever. Anyway, in Washington, because they were unvaccinated and they couldn't prove that they sold their home in Washington State. So one of the stories was, she commented on the video, you can read what she said, but basically the story was that they were going to move up this summer. They already owned a place up here, and the husband was going ahead and moving stuff up. Sorry I'm moving so much. The mosquitoes are freaking standing face to face with a German Shepherd. They're so big. Anyway, they were going to move up, and long story short, he was going to move a bunch of stuff up and leave the vehicles up there, and they would not, and fly back down to Washington because he couldn't prove that what he did with his. First of all, they searched him. They kept him there for a couple hours. They searched him, and then because he couldn't prove what he did with his house, because he hasn't sold it yet, they told him he couldn't go up there. The only way he could go is once he sold or figured out what he did with his house. Now I know in the past they were saying that you had to prove you had renters in it, whatever the case. There's always a way to beat the system, but you definitely better go prepared. So I still highly say go to free. I have not heard that happening. This is the first I've heard of this. It's happened twice. I highly recommend going to the Coots or Couts, Alberta. Sorry, I don't even have a tripod. Going to the Coots or Couts, Alberta crossing. I recommend going up there. They seem to be more common sense, but make sure you have your ducks in a row with what you did with your place in the lower 48. Just owning property in Alaska is not going to work. I still say the absolute best thing you could possibly do is to fly up here first. If you have guns, and that's probably 90% of us moving up here, fly up here first. Fly your guns with you. That make it a trip worthwhile. Fly your guns up with you, your ammunition, the whole 9 yards, as checked luggage, of course, and then get an Alaska driver's license, get established in Alaska on paper, and then that way you're returning home, and that would take all this crap away from it. And don't even mention you own a place in the lower 48. So I'll do a better video next week, but I just wanted to get that update up today. I decided to take a quick hike up through here. I'll definitely put something together more formalized, laying it all out next weekend. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. My name's Adam. I love to do stuff in Mexico, but lately here it's turned into nothing but communists in Canada coming up here to Alaska. So this is coming down the trail. I figure I'd show this a little bit. So this is coming down the trail. So to back up my there's down just a freaking straight up, but it's absolutely beautiful out through here. But to back up what I said about the mosquitoes, as my grandfather used to say, the mosquitoes are so big they can stand flat-footed, look eye to eye to a German Shepherd and make love to them. It's about that bad. They're pretty big mosquitoes. All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, well, thank you so much. I just wanted to get that out there. I hope that helps somebody. All right, have a good day, and hasta luego.